YouTube. This is VidHead85. Can we talk for a minute? Excellent. Okay, so today I have, I looked in my local Art Voice, and I saw that Governor Cuomo has brought forth an initiative that gives incarcerated people access to tuition-free education. Now, Senator Mark Grisanti is mad about this, saying that we should focus on tuition aid first to law-abiding citizens. Senator Grisanti is a criminal defense lawyer, and recidivism, going back to jail, is, I guess, good for business. Jeff Kelly of Art Voice said that we may as well call it, for Grisanti, the New York State Criminal Lawyer Unemployment Act. That was quite an apt way to put it. However, considering that it takes $60,000 to house an incarcerated person and only $5,000 to educate them is a good deal not only for our state but our communities. Incarcerated people after being released must get jobs in the same neighborhoods and situations that they got in trouble in. And let's focus on that part here instead of, and I will come back to what to students being crushed under crippling debt as far as student loans are concerned. When they get jobs, it brings tax money to localities, the state and federal governments, and the return on investment is very high. In fact, the check goes to personal needs like food. It goes to grocery stores and places in the surrounding neighborhood that need to spend that disposable income. Let's say they want to take their girl out, or their guy, or they want to, take the kids somewhere. They want to go to the movies. Dad got paid. Dad got a raise. We can go to the movies. Something like that. Also, a job is more than a job. It is a way to fund your life, and education can help you with that, as well as it can help your chances of moving up with the company. A study by Bard College showed that incarcerated persons who received a college education while incarcerated were less likely to end up in prison again. No more having to talk to Uncle Morty and Junebug through a glass pane and picking up a phone to hear while every move you make is watched like a hawk. No more having to deal with driving a long time and a sheriff deputy that has been working at least 16 hours snapping at you because you asked an innocent question. Remember, this is not just about incarcerated people, but the people who love and care for them. It lowers the unemployment rate among the recently released, and having a job that is commensurate with their education can help bring a sense of pride to them. And that is a motivator to be an asset to the community instead of a burden. Now, Senator Grisanti can only see the incarcerated persons in their current state and not how they will be when they eventually leave. Now, I agree that we have to look at law-abiding citizens and help them with their education as well. But the state would save a lot of money by that would be used for financial aid and making a tuition-free college education available to all students. I would simply say that it would be like a college tuition tax of 3 to 8% for a certain amount of years. I would also argue that college students should have access to food stamps or some kind of cash so that they can eat and not have to worry about going without. They're there to be educated, not worry about finances all the time. The main source of the income I would use would be to fund this, or to fund the tuition-free education, would be a 10% tax on all Wall Street transactions, while pushing to get to see what the capital gains tax in our state is. And I would, if it's lower than 25%, get it up to 25%, and then kick it up to 45% over maybe 4 or 5 years. 5% increments going up. That will be a sustainable stream of income to secure our children's futures instead of coddling rich people. We need to make policies that work for education and students, and actually parent our children instead of sitting them down in front of the telly every day.